Okay, so on to number 3, what ACA means for small businesses with less than 50 full-time employees. So ACA mandates that for small businesses with more than 50 full-time employees, those companies must offer health insurance. So keep in mind that this isn't just 50 employees, this is 50 full-time employees, and I'm just going to talk about how you know whether you're in this category in a minute. But for small businesses with less than 50 full-time employees, they don't have to offer health insurance. But if those small businesses, say with less than full-time employees, if they want to offer health insurance, say if they want to be competitive to other businesses, if they want to attract the best workers, so if they want to offer health insurance, the government wants to help, and they've created a program called SHOP, which is like the Small Businesses Health Options Program. It basically subsidizes healthcare for these small businesses. But these plans go through a smaller number of hospitals and doctors than, say, the current plans that are like available right now. So how do you fall into this category? How do you know whether you qualify for SHOP? Well, it's if you have less than 50 full-time employees. So the way you calculate how many full-time employees you have is that like a full-time employee is defined as one employee who works at least 30 hours a week. So say you have one employee who works 30 hours a week. You have one full-time employee. Say you have 2 employees who each work 15 hours a week. This is per week. You still have one full-time employee because 2 times 15 is 30 and 1 times 30 is still 30. So if you extend the analogy, if you have 4 employees who each work 7.5 hours a week, you still have 1 full-time employee. So basically this is how you calculate how many full-time employees you have and how to see whether or not you qualify for this subsidy. In addition, if you're a small business, you're like a really small business with less than 25 full-time employees, you get to qualify, and an average salary for your employees of less than 50K or less, then you qualify for another tax credit, just like the small business healthcare tax credit. It's a long name. So you can apply for this if you're a small business less than 25 full-time employees. But there are also other options for you on the table if you're a small business and you want to offer health insurance. So your other options. So option number 1 is SHOP, which I talked about over here, which goes to a smaller number of hospitals and doctors. Another option is if you're, say you're like a Silicon Valley startup and your employees, they are young and healthy and you don't want to pay, say, maybe the higher premiums you would get on SHOP, you could consider a self-funded health plan. Where you basically sponsor yourself, where you reserve some money to pay for health claims that your employees make. And the ACA does not regulate these. So ACA doesn't regulate. And so your third option is you can offer insurance through a private health exchange. And you might want to do this because there is variety here. There's a lot of variety in these. So I'm just gonna zoom in a little more on shop because this video is about ACA after all. Just gonna make a little section here. So the first thing is, if you want to sign up for shop, your deadlines, you actually have no set deadline. So if you register by the 15th of any month, you get coverage by the 1st of the next month. So if you register, say by the 15th of November, you will get coverage by the 1st of December. That's basically how it works. But if you want to participate, you need at least 70%, sorry, wrong symbol, at least 70% of your employees to participate in shop. Participate. So if you want to be part of the shop program and you sign up, in order for you to get coverage by like the 1st of the next month, at least 70% of your employees, this is an EMP right here, have to agree to participate in shop. This is a requirement. This is a mandate. But there is one exception to this rule. And the only exception to this rule is that if you sign up, exception. If you sign up from November 15th to December 15th of really any year, so far of any year, next year, 2015, this year, 2014, because, 2013, 2020 is gone, but if you sign up between November 15th to December 15th, if you sign up for shop between November 15th to December 15th, you don't have to meet the 70% requirement. So you don't have to meet 70%. So basically, you can sign up from the 15th of any month, and you can get coverage to the 1st of the next month, but you have to have at least 70% of your employees participate. But if you sign up between November 15th and December 15th of any year, you don't have to meet that 70% deadline. You can participate regardless, and that's pretty much what the Affordable Care Act means to you if you're a small business with less than 50 full-time employees. Yeah, I know this is I think this has been a pretty long part.